Hi, everyone. So I know that many of my viewers are on their ascension journeys. And when we are ascending, when we are growing in a spiritual sense, there is usually a need to pay attention to the energies around us, to see if there are messages coming through from the ancestors. And certainly there's a need to really understand what we're manifesting. If we're manifesting in good things for ourselves and our blessings, or if we're manifesting in things that aren't good for us. And whether or not we know it, we are all constantly manifesting. And generally, what we are manifesting are the things that we're thinking about, the things that are at top of mind. And whether those things are positive or negative really affects the outcomes of our situations. So, in that vein, I would like to do a what are you manifesting spread so we can see if we are going in the right direction with our manifestations. So we're starting out in this energy of the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is really about juggling. It's about having more than one plate in the air. And a lot of times it's about financial growth because you're perhaps starting a side hustle or something is coming to fruition that will eventually lead to abundance and perhaps more stability, because the Two of Pentacles is not a super stable energy in the sense that there are too many things going on in the background or too many responsibilities, but it leads to stability. It leads to financial success. And so I feel like that's a good way to start this out, that this is the energy that you're currently in. So perhaps a lot of you are really working on your side hustles right now, or there's something that you are really focusing on, a different responsibility from your everyday responsibilities. Maybe you're beginning to follow your North Node, or you're starting to follow your spiritual path, your your spiritual growth that will lead to your financial growth. But let's see what else the tarot wants to say. So there's the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Ace of Pentacles. You know what? Let's keep going from the top. I just got that. All right. Sounds good to me. So 8 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Maybe that's why there's a lot of pentacles that want to show up here. Ace of Wands. Are you guys seeing this? That there are 3 aces here in this reading? 10 of Pentacles. What is happening? And then the 7 of Cups. Okay. So let's use the back of the deck to clarify these. Usually I use the back of the deck for my second row, but I was just feeling the need to do it the other way today. So let's do that. So with this 2 of Pentacles, we're getting the 4 of Wands. And so this is giving that same sense of you understanding that the extra responsibilities that you take on now in the form of 2 Pentacles will lead to milestones and success and stability later with this 2 of Wands. That it feels like you're really coming into unity with something on your true path, your spiritual path, your life's mission, your North Node, and it feels like you have a real inner knowing about that. And then when I see the rest of the cards that are coming through here and all of these pentacles and all of these aces that the universe is really blessing you with, it's really quite astounding. But let's just keep going. So in other words, it appears to me that everything that you are manifesting right now is what you should be manifesting. You're manifesting, perhaps a lot of you are manifesting intentionally. You may be intentionally manifesting your wealth and your spiritual growth, but if not, you're still on the right course here. So, but it may be that with the Ace of Swords here, it may be that for a lot of us, we're still struggling to find our own truth, our own inner truth, and really understanding what our unique skills and our unique path really is. And this is being clarified by the Page of Cups. And so this is really telling me that this is something that your inner child knows about. This is a truth that your inner child can share with you. And there's an opportunity here. In fact, we see 3 aces. So for certain, there is an opportunity here for you to really explore what it is you used to love to do when you were a child. And yesterday we did a reading, and you don't have to go back and watch it. You may have already watched it, but I'll just tell you that there was a message about watching the way you talk to yourself and making sure you're always using kind words when you talk to yourself. And so I feel this too is like a truthful communication with your inner child. So that's coming through here too. And that really sitting down and having a quiet conversation with your inner child can really try to give you that clarity that you need to understand what makes me unique, what lights me up, what did I love to do when I was a child, because all of those things are going to be the thing that you're meant to be doing while you're here. So you definitely have a very stable foundation. So for some of you, you may already have enough independent wealth that you can focus. But I think for the majority of us, because this Two of Pentacles was here, you have stability and you're a very nurturing person, and you may have even started on your spiritual growth, which I suspect the majority of us here have already started our spiritual growth. But it may be that you can't quit your day job yet, because I do see these Two Pentacles here. Some of you maybe, but most of you no. You're just starting out on this side hustle or whatever this project is that you're manifesting in, maybe so that the ultimate goal will be for you to quit your day job. But for now, I think there is enough stability where you have enough time to add a second plate to your responsibilities, but then also to understand that it's not enough to support you for now. But I like that this is coming in here, and I like that this is coming in with the Knight of Cups, because whatever stability you do have in your life, it's allowing you to really follow your heart in this situation, which is what the Knight of Cups does. The Knight of Cups follows their heart. And so it's making me feel like you're on the right track, which is what I've been getting the whole time, that you probably have enough stability to push this forward, which is allowing you to do just that, to push this forward. And if you're following your heart and you're following what your inner child wants you to do, we have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups showing up here, then you're never going to get it wrong. If you follow your heart towards your North Node, you're just not going to get it wrong. You're not going to be stuck with your ego telling you you can't do it. You're not going to be stubborn about it, saying society is going to not approve of this. You're just going to follow your heart and skip down that road and say, great, I love where I'm headed, and I know I'm headed in the right direction. So I love all of this energy for you. So we do have the Empress here. And the Empress is a very expansive type of energy, someone who already knows her or his worth and his value or her value, and exactly what they can bring into the world. And this is falling in your past position, which tells me that you've already done a lot of that spiritual healing that we were already talking about when I sat down, that many of us are already on our spiritual ascension. But there's another feeling here coming from this Empress energy that is really reminding you, though, too, to make sure that you have time to play, because the Empress also enjoys life, enjoys the finer things in life, and doesn't just have to have plates in the air all day. She can also sit and enjoy her life. So there's a reminder here for you to have fun. Don't be so serious about things. Be busy and take your responsibilities seriously. But then when it's time to play, to really relax and play. And with that, we're getting the Four of Cups. And so this again is this idea that you can be emotionally balanced, you can be calm, you can be at peace, you can even at times even be bored with this Four of Cups, because you're balanced and you feel good about your life in general. But all of this looks like it's coming in your past position. So for most of you, I feel like you've already learned how to do that. You've already learned how to integrate all of your responsibilities, but to understand that you're headed in the right direction. You have all these court cards from the Cups suit, following your heart. You have Empress energy you've already stepped solidly into, and you're feeling very peaceful about everything. So therefore, in the position of what you are manifesting is more money. This couldn't be clearer. And this is an opportunity given to you straight from the universe. So this is about funding. This is about, sometimes it's about an unknown source. Sometimes there's money and you don't even know where it came from. Sponsorships, things of that nature. Make it make sense for you. Book publishers, whatever it is that your side hustle is, all of a sudden you have these opportunities coming out of nowhere. And it's because these aces are gifts that come straight from the universe for doing the hard work, which is what you're doing. You're in Empress energy and you're following your heart. That is the hard work. And that is when the universe wants to give you presents. The universe wants to pierce the veil and hand you things directly. And in this case, you're really manifesting this. Whatever your side hustle is, it's really turning into something that's going to be huge. And I think it's because you've been focused on that and you've stayed very confident and unwavering about that. What I do see here is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is all about strategy. So this is you, again, understanding your value. And you understand that complaining about things is not going to bring the thing in, but remaining strategic, getting a good practical plan for all of these goals and dreams for your side hustle. And I just saw 11:44 on my timer as I said that. But this is what your strategy is, what's doing it. All of the hard work, as we said, is what's doing it. And the more you focus on your blessings and the more you focus on your potential blessings, the faster they're going to come in. And that's just how manifestations work, which I'm sure most of you know. And then unbelievable, here is the fourth ace. This is incredible. So let's start here though. Here's our Eight of Pentacles. And our Eight of Pentacles is all about the hard work that we are doing every day, which we already knew from this Two of Pentacles. So you're about to go into an energy of really putting your nose to the grindstone and getting the work done. You are about to enter this phase of the time is now for me to really start building, to start writing, to start creating, to start marketing, whatever it is for you and your business or whatever it is you're trying to hustle on the side. You're entering a phase where you're about to really get serious about it. No cutting corners. There's going to be a breakthrough and you're just going to do it. And because all these cups are here, I know you're going to love it. So it's one of those things where you really step into this energy, but you're happy to do it. And it's like the time flies by. So before you know it, the work is done for the day, even though you just worked a 12-hour day or whatever it is for you. And I know this because we have another cup showing up here. And this is the Ace of Cups, which is exactly the thing that fills your heart with joy, pure bliss and pure joy. But this is also going to be a very grounding energy. And here's why this is important. Because you're focusing so much on getting the work done, but you have a lot of joy and emotion behind it. This helps to ground your manifestations, which is why these manifestations are going to come in for you, because not only are you doing the work and you're doing the responsibilities, but you're also loving it and enjoying it and pouring a lot of emotion into it. And that is how manifestations work. This is incredible. So, and look at how you see yourself. You know that you are going to progress from this Queen of Pentacles to this King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is financially independent. So you're seeing yourself as such. Even if you are not financially independent today, you are seeing yourself as someone who is, which is another key to manifesting. So, and this is telling me that you have all the business tools that you need to make this happen so that you can get to this point where you can just live well. Wow. So, but that's coming in with the Tower. And in order for the Tower, because the Tower is here, is what I'm really trying to articulate. It means that there is a sudden and rapid change, but this is the way you perceive yourself. So this tower is not in your future. This tower is not in your past. This is how you see yourself. So this is pretty exciting in the sense that this reminds me of you saying, okay, I did my side hustle. It's growing. I'm on the right path. I'm manifesting money with this Ace of Pentacles. I'm bringing all this wealth into my world. And this is me one day just saying, done. I'm done with my job. I'm going to walk in and I'm going to tell that boss who's always having power plays with me, I'm going to tell that boss that I quit. So these are like your fantasies. This is what you envision for yourself, which again is amazing because that is exactly how manifestations work. If you can see yourself doing it, if you believe it to be true, if you practice saying goodbye to your boss because you now have all the money you need to live your life the way you want to live it, and you're unbound by it, the tower here is setting you free. And so this is how you release your contracts and your toxic bosses and that type of energy is with towers. So this just tells me that this is what you envision for yourself, which is also perfect. So now, in your environment, you have this Ace of Wands. And I love this Ace of Wands because, again, this is another opportunity that actually exists for you because it's showing up in your environment position. And this is the universe saying that there are no boundaries on what you can do. The universe is just giving you a green light and saying, go for it. Go for whatever this dream is of yours because this environment is just rife for you to take advantage of it. The universe is saying, go do the thing. And it's being clarified by the Lovers. And the Lovers is about choosing the thing you love the most, following your heart. And the universe is pairing that with this Ace of Wands. So the universe is saying, yeah, whatever this is, your side hustle is that you've already started, it is the thing. It is the thing. So if you know you're being called to this, there's your green light. There's your thumbs up. Yes, go do it. This is your environment. This is what the universe has set up for you. It's like being teed up for the perfect hit, right? So the Ten of Pentacles is falling in a very interesting position in this spread because it's giving me this feeling that there's a shadow sense going on here with this Ten of Pentacles, where you feel like you want this Ten of Pentacles more than anything, and you know this Ten of Pentacles is coming in because you're envisioning it, you're ensuring that this is happening. But there's also a side of you that I think is almost afraid to manifest this money. Perhaps there are old beliefs or limiting beliefs where money is the root of all evil, or people will judge me if I have too much money, or people won't like me if I have too much money. So there is a message coming through about releasing that and healing that, because money is another way that the universe uses energy to give us our blessings in order to pursue our spiritual dreams and our growth and our purpose. So for some of you who resonate with that, there is a need to really heal that idea that money is bad and to liberate yourself from that so that you can allow this money access to come into your life. Because here it is again, there's like this Nine of Cups is matching that same, oh, I'm sorry, this is the Eight of Cups. So that actually makes more sense. That there's this need to release this emotional feeling you have with the Ten of Pentacles in order to allow the money access to come in. Wow, that is really interesting and stopped me short. Okay, so but that makes more sense, right? That you have to release that emotional feeling that money is bad. Because as long as you're tied to any negative beliefs that money is bad, all of this manifestation you're doing to help out your business is going to go nowhere until you really release that emotional feeling that you can have this money and have it be part of your spiritual journey at the same time, but it's not one or the other. Okay, I love that. And then finally, we end the outcome is the Seven of Cups, and it's coming in with strength. So this is just reminding you that you do have choices here. You have the choice to stay in your old job with that toxic boss, to use the example that we've already used. But there's also this need here to not delude yourself and to really understand that you've got this, that this is going to take a lot of work and perhaps healing from some limiting beliefs. But the universe with this strength card is saying the same thing that it said with this Ace of Wands, that you've got this. You definitely can do this. And this particular journey was really meant for you. So if you're feeling lost at all right now, if you're feeling confused, because the Seven of Cups can be a very confusing energy at times, the Strength card is telling you here to trust your path. So if you're on your way, as we said, skipping down the lane, really trying to manifest your dreams and following your heart, but then you get stuck one day and you start to doubt it and you start to say, well, society is not going to approve of this, or money is not spiritual, or if you start to get doubtful about it, the universe is here with the Strength card to remind you that, yeah, you can still do this, to work through those doubts and don't let those doubts get in your way. So then finally, underneath everything is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is really about understanding that truth. And we said at the beginning with this Ace of Swords coming in here, that perhaps we need to have a conversation with our inner child in order to find our truth. Because for a lot of us, we're struggling to see what our unique abilities and what our mission is and why we're here in the first place. And the King of Swords is really saying that an essential part of your healing is to really get communication from your inner child. That pretty much your inner child is the only one right now who can deliver you the truth that the King of Swords can deliver to you. Wow. And oh, look at that. And underneath this is the 10 of Cups. And we've had cups throughout this whole reading, that I know that if you're following your heart, then you are going to manifest in everything you've always dreamed of, especially if you can release some of these limiting beliefs that you have, perhaps about money. Money is spiritual, and I just saw 2222 on my timer when I said that. So try to keep that in mind. So that's it. Congratulations. You're doing a great job in your manifestations. So please let me know how this was resonant for you, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.